Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Starlight2039. Today I'm coming to you guys with the Tulsa Model Airport. I haven't had much time to really do this airport, that's why it's coming a little bit late. But I'm finally coming to you guys with it. Today I actually leave for the US, in which case I'll be on United's business first to Chicago O'Hare. I'm going to have some more details on that, including the seats, etc., what time I leave on Instagram, so be sure to check there if you're interested. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to be going through this update at the moment. I've got all the aircraft set up. It did take me not too long, to be honest. I have gotten one request. I believe it was Gemini Jets 15 who requested this airport, so this one's basically for you, man. Bit of a shout out to Gemini Jets 15. Go subscribe to him, check him out, and we're going to get this update started. So yeah, we're going to first start off with the cargo terminals. So we first have a UPS 763. I wasn't quite sure about the cargo aircraft. I did do my research on it. Couldn't really find any details about which cargo aircraft flew where. I am aware that FedEx does actually fly here though, so I'm not sure about UPS, but I'm going to say this UPS 763 will be on a flight to Louisville. Over here we have a FedEx MD-11 service to Miami, and over here at the hangar we have an aircraft in there, a certain aircraft, just waiting to get serviced for a D-check or something. Moving on with the terminals, now you can see this is pretty realistic. Basically the terminals are sorted as if there is one terminal facing a little bit slanted to the right, then there's another one just faced straight. I did try to keep all the aircraft in the right gates. There might be a bit of a mix-up in some places just because I really couldn't be bothered to have the exact aircraft at the exact gates, but I do have a little bit more GSC to the airport, so that adds a little bit more realism. But yeah, anyways, we're going to be starting off with the Delta 717 over there. I believe, yeah, that's what it is. So I've got my Delta aircraft and American aircraft here, so that's at least part of realism that I did research and I'm definitely sure about in terms of where aircraft are supposed to be, etc. So moving on, we have this DL717 with service to Atlanta, and over here we have an American 737-800 with service to Chicago O'Hare. Next to him we have a CRJ-700 with non-stop service to Charlotte, and over here we have a CRJ-900 in the US Airways Express livery. That aircraft will be doing a flight over to DFW. And next to him we have a Delta Connection CRJ-900. I believe this is supposed to be replacing the Dash 700 route, which is to Detroit. So yeah, I just decided to make a mini upgrade and use the Dash 900 since there isn't a Dash 700 in 1/400 scale in the Delta Connection livery in 1/400 scale. Moving on with the Southwest aircraft. Now I have included all four of my Southwest aircraft, so that is something that it's quite big. I mean, I would like to expand my Southwest collection. It's kind of hard to get Southwest aircraft. I know that they will, basically all of the aircraft, at least in a current, or in their current livery, is definitely going to sell out sometime soon. So I don't really have the money at the moment to make those kind of purchases. So I'm kind of left with these four Southwest aircraft for a while. I probably will keep using them though. I mean, I do have two in the Canyon Blue. I've got one in the new livery, and then I've got one in the Maryland 1 livery. So that's just how things are, but as for the Tulsa airport, I can get use of all four of them. So we're going to start off with an aircraft that's taking off over here. You can see it's got a bit of sunlight on it as well. We have a Canyon Blue 737-700 over there, and this aircraft will be doing a flight over to St. Louis. And over here we have another 737-700 in the Canyon Blue. Aircraft just came in from Houston Hobby. And over here we have our Maryland 1 aircraft, which will be doing a flight over to Vegas. And above him we have a Southwest 737-700 in the new livery, which came in from Midway. So moving on with the United aircraft, I'm just going to get these done since if I stand over there I won't really be able to get the greatest views, etc. for these aircraft here. So we have a United A320, and this aircraft will be doing a flight over to Denver, and next to him we have an E145 with a non-stop service over to Houston. And now I'll move over to that side to get the rest of the aircraft. Alright, so now we're going to move on with the rest of the airport. So I've covered all the Southwest aircraft. We're just going to move on with a couple more. Lastly, on this side of the airport, we have a United Express CRJ-700 with a non-stop service to Chicago's O'Hare. And over here we have a CRJ-200 with a non-stop service to Denver. And just landing on the second runway, we have an Allegiant MD-83. I believe it actually is the MD-88 that actually services this route. But I did research it, and I mean, I really don't have an MD-88 in the Allegiant livery, so I've had to use my MD-83 is the most similar aircraft. Anyways, this aircraft just coming in from Las Vegas. So that's basically going to wrap up this entire airport, guys. Yeah, it's not that big. I mean, if you're asking why this airport took so long, I had this in the back of my mind for at least a couple weeks. The moment the request gets in, I always have it in my mind. I always have, the thing, I need to get this update done. I know I'm going to need to get it done. And there have been a couple of occasions where I certainly could have gotten it done compared to other stuff that I was doing. But that doesn't happen that often, and I am actually genuinely working. And these past weeks, the past few days have actually been more tough than I expected. I've had like 4 assessments, which really it's not really worth it for the last week. So it's been kind of tougher than usual. I haven't really enjoyed it, but finally I'm on break, and I've finally really gotten a solid piece of time to do the airport. So I am glad to finally bring this out. And like I said, I was going to bring this airport out before I leave. So I won't be making any more updates for the next few weeks. So that's going to be the next part of this kind of video. I'm going to be talking about what I'll be able to upload. So yeah, I won't be able to upload anything for the next few weeks in regards to model airports. However, I will be getting a few models for Christmas, so I'll definitely be trying to make reviews on those because some of them are brand new, and I will be getting a very special model when I get back to the UK. So we'll see how that model goes. That's going to be quite a bit of a surprise. So I will be making model reviews and stuff like that. The main thing will be travel reviews as well. Since I will be getting my new camera coming very soon, and that is the Sony DSC-HX400V. So when that camera comes in, which is supposed to be today, to be honest. So when that aircraft comes in, I'll be able to, not that aircraft, yeah, see, I've been saying that. When the camera comes in, I'll be able to use that to record all my trips. It's going to be quite exciting. I am very excited for that camera. I know it does have a pretty good zoom, and for the price that I got it at, which really wasn't that much, I think it was about £300, around $500 or more, which really isn't too bad for the camera. It works at about 20.4 megapixels, I believe, take a still image shot. So yeah, I'm pretty happy for it when it comes in, and I'll be able to use that to record all my stuff and hopefully get some plane spotting in again, because that is one thing that is definitely missing from this channel and something that I'd like to bring back, I guess. Since I did used to go plane spotting, every other weekend at least, to get some plane spotting shots and try to upload them. I guess maybe 3 a day or something. I did that for only a few weeks. Until I just couldn't go plane spotting anymore, but the camera that I was originally filming with just wasn't quite good enough, I guess. So I did need something a little different, and I'm very glad that I do have something different now, and we'll have to see how that goes. But anyways, guys, thanks very much for tuning into this model airport update. Leave a comment if you'd like it, if you liked it. Like I said, I am taking requests all the time. If I do take a request, I am always going to have that in the back of my mind. I'm always going to get that airport done eventually. So yeah, just going to let you guys know that, and don't forget to like, subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on Instagram for the absolute latest. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks very much for watching.